Hey y'all, I'm going to wait until people get into the room, but we are coming live out here at night just to show you guys what's going on. Typically, we're out here all day here at night, and when we come out, we are only here literally just 15-20 minutes at a time. So we actually plan to come out and show you guys. There's a lot of people online lying about what's going on out here, lying about the people that are out here, lying about what they are doing out here, and we want to just make sure that we correct the record. And so we took the time to come out here this evening so each and every one of you can see what is going on in front of Billy Joe and Leilani's house as we document the protesters out here and the people that have just had enough, of the lawlessness in Chatham County. And we talk about it in the morning crew. So I'm sure some of you people that are joining into the chat right now are folks that watch the morning show, but some of you guys are working and can't see anything. So you guys finally get to see a live out in front of here. As you guys know, Dolly Vision is he's got another angle over there. So if you guys got two TVs, put them up on two TVs. You'll have two different angles. We're down here in front of the house, and Dolly's got an angle down further, and has the angle at the house. So good evening, all. Thank you for coming. For those that don't know who I am Bullhorn Betty, and I'm in front of Leilani, Simon, and Billy Joe Powell's house at 535 Buckhalter Road in Savannah, Georgia, 31405. This is kind of when things, during the day when we're out here, things are, fairly calm. We do yell at the people across the street when we do see them. But the crew out here at night are people that are getting off work, working moms and dads that have a real problem with what is going on here with this family and the leniency provided to them by yours truly, your police chief and your DA and the county commissioners that condone this in Chatham County. So, this is sad. There are people out here like these folks behind me that don't have their children over some, fairly benign stuff. They have acknowledged wrongdoing and doing everything that they can to get their children back. However, with the long history of abuse from Leilani and Billy Joe, and I say Billy Joe because she's known about it for a really long time, and they've been able to keep their kids. They've been able to keep their kids, and they've been able to keep abusing those children in this home for years. This is not new information for us. But here we are, guys. So we're set up. You guys enjoy. I'm going to step away just for a second. I need to get situated still. You guys can just listen and hear what's going on. I'll just turn this just a little bit further that way so you guys can get a good view of what's going on. As you can see, it's beautifully lit. They light up the candles every night this evening. People are blessing the area here with sage and other things. It is a beautiful sight. It is a beautiful sight. But again, like I said, the First Amendment to freedom of speech, we have a right to assemble. We have a right to protest in this country. And peaceful protest does not mean quiet protest. It just means we're not destroying property and we're handling our business by using our mouths, not our hands. So this is the beauty of this country. This is the beauty of our Constitution. And I can't think of any other place that it should be deployed the way it is, except for, fighting for people's rights. And we are here fighting for Quentin Simon's rights. He had a right to live, and he was snuffed out by his own mother. And so we're going to sit out here and just document what goes on here at night. And you'll see that the voices are raised. I'm not hearing any blowhorns out here. It's kind of quieted down a little bit tonight. But, it's the night is still young, right? The night is still young. But we are coming right here live outside of this despicable home with these despicable people. And now we get to have the truth come out as to what really goes on around here at night. As you can see, people are angry. We have a few across the street We even have more going up and down the road. These are the people of Chatham County. You know, people are saying that we're bringing in people from all over the country to come here and do this. No, no, no. That's coming next week. That's coming next week. Yes, that is happening. That is happening. You are damn right that's happening. We are making sure that people all over the country come right here to Chatham County, and we will have our voices heard from around the country, but the people out here tonight are the locals here. And this is their county. And I'll be damned if I'm going to tell them what they can do, what they can and can't do in their own county. Just like when I was in front of Gabby Petito's house, I'd be damned if somebody told me what I could and could not do in front of there. Now, if cops come out here and give me commands, I will be following those commands explicitly. It keeps me safe. It keeps them safe. However, I am going to be out here documenting this and running this live for all of you guys. Just remember, this is a not. I know people are going to say that this is what I'm not this special, right? I'm not this special. None of these people really even know me, right? They knew I was coming into town, but most of the people that are following me, if you're in this county, weren't on my channel before I came to this county. So, you know, they were reaching out to me. They were saying I needed to come here, that something smells horrible, that this is happening and that's happening. And I'm saying there's no way that's happening. Well, guess what? I'm here and it's happening. So we'll take a walk here in just a little bit. I've got my mods already in the chat. So guys, again, the rules of the chat is this is your place that you can vent, you can talk about, you can tell how despicable these people are. This is where you get to get your positive outlet in these rooms. However, you can say what you mean, you can mean what you say, but you can't say it means. So that means no disrespecting other people in the chat, no disrespecting me, and no disrespecting other creators that are here in our chat. If we can follow those simple rules, I think we can all express our thoughts and our opinions about this case in a positive manner and in a respectable manner. Opposition, there's nothing wrong with opposition. Opposition makes for great debate. But we will be respectful even in our opposition of one another. So if everybody follows those rules, you'll have no problem with my mods. You'll have no problem enjoying your chat with the other people, the almost 1,000 people that are in this chat room right now wanting to know what's going on. And I'm just going to turn the camera a little bit so you guys can see what's going on down the way. We do have a lot of people. Cars stretch from almost one end, I guess, right in front of their house, all the way to the curb out there. So again, these are people that Bullhorn Betty didn't bring into town. These are people that were already here. There was a lot of stuff we uncovered with some of the harassment that was you know, readily available and known to the community about, you know, them getting harassed when they're driving down the road at 11 and 12 o'clock at night. Just a lot of stuff that's just not lawful for law enforcement to be doing. And it was a real shame. But, you know, it wasn't a surprise, because when I come into Chatham County and find out that the police chief and the DA still hasn't, you know, arrested the murderer of a 20-month-old child, even for unrelated charges, that's a problem. And that's a problem for a lot of people here. Even the people that are driving up and down the street that won't get out, you know, that want to support by the honks and stuff like that. Those are the people that are listening, even though they're not out here. They come by in support. They come by to support these protesters. They come by in support of what's going on out here. And you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of people a day that drive down this street and talk to us and honk the horn and are truly supporting this. And again, this is their community, and I am nothing but you know, a visitor to their community as I cover this case. So the idea that we're not wanted or this community hasn't rised up and asked for help, that's untrue. So if you want the truth, turn into Dolly Vision and turn into Bullhorn Betty, because we run live right here. You can see it for yourself. You don't have to worry about people lying to you. You don't have to worry about people making stuff up. You don't have to worry about all that. You can just come right here and watch for yourself exactly what's going on and make your own determination whether you agree or disagree with what's going on out here. But if you're not from Chatham County, it really doesn't matter, because the people out here are the ones that matter. They're the ones that are fighting for this boy. They're the ones that are applying pressure. We all know what this family has done. We just want them to take responsibility and take accountability and do the right thing. Finally, do the right thing. But they won't, and they never will. And that's just sad. That's just sad. But if she thinks we don't know, we know. And I promise you, she will pay a heavy, heavy cost for this. She's got FBI agents out in a landfill searching garbage. Believe me, if they don't find him, she's still up Schitt's Creek because you just made a shit ton of FBI agents go pick through garbage. They are going to throw the book at you, lady. Like you just think you were so smart and just going to get away with it. But you're going to sit here and push the envelope until there is no plea deal, until there is no leniency, until the book is thrown at you, and until your arm is hooked up to that cocktail. That's what I'd like to see. I want to see you have to pay the ultimate sacrifice for what you did to your son. Billy Joe, I'm going to spare you your life because even though you were culpable, even though that this would not have happened if it wasn't for you specifically, you didn't do the act, but you had culpability. And I think you yourself should be coming out here and showing remorse and begging for leniency and begging for your, even working out a plea deal against your daughter, right? I would be starting to work on those things. I definitely wouldn't be protecting her. She's got you in enough trouble, don't you think? Don't you think? This is enough trouble. It's time for you to be a woman. It's time for you to be a grandmother for the first time in your life and to do the right thing. To do the right thing. I know that's very difficult for you and you probably will never, ever, ever do the right thing. But again, there's many people out here pleading for you and your daughter to finally show remorse, to finally show that you cared about Quentin. And every single day that you stay locked up in the house, we hear you because silence is an answer too. And at the end of the day, you know, we know. And that's got to be very uncomfortable for you. How are you doing tonight? Where's your face mask? Were you the one with the face? You were the one with the face. No, you weren't? What? You need a light? I got one. I got a pretty bright one. That's not it. That is a bright light. So they can't have any. Come confess. Confess to your sins. Mm-hmm. That's true. Hold on a second. I can't hear you. What? The cop said, look, you're going to here. Bad boys, bad boys. No music. How much one second wait for the music doesn't shut off. Anybody, 101. They make up the rules. No, yeah. Show me the ordinance that says that. I want to see that specific. Yeah, come on. They also told them they only had 13 inches on this side. And I'm like, no, they don't. They have feet on this side. I swear they just make up what they want to make up, you know. Have them start citing the ordinances. I bet you they can't. I bet you they can't. Chief, you better freshen up your officers on the local ordinances and tell them to quit just spitting whatever comes out of their mouth. 101 feet for a radio. Are you kidding me? Where did that 101 feet come from? Hey, love. 101 feet. You gotta be kidding me. I'm telling you guys, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You can't make this stuff up. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read all these. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Guys, you guys are amazing. Like I said, it has been the overwhelming support we've had from here and around the world has been next to amazing as we cover this case. Like I said, the local news here was not covering this case. There was days that I was out here literally all by myself. There was nobody around. So the only way people were going to see what was going on out here was by running live, which we did. This is the first time that we actually set up camp and decided to go live at night. And it's because I feel like the people here are getting bad reps and bad names about what's going on here, because there's really nothing going live except little snippets here and little snippets there. So we're here, we're going to run live. We're going to show you what's going on out here. I can guarantee it does not even come to the level of killing a 20-month-old child and throwing it away. I can promise you that. So for anybody to be going to jail out here is ludicrous. Just saying.
You need to go get you one? I don't smoke them.
No, I got one here, but I'm always, because these loose pockets and I'm running all over the place, they just pop right out. But it might be in the vehicle. Everything. Well, I think that, you know what, and then it wasn't just financial problems. They have a problem with a bunch of problems. And so now they're doing this, and now they got all these resources coming in, but now they're taking that money. Are y'all losing your girlfriend over this shit? Well, this is a prime example why you don't see funded police. I know that's probably saying that, but you know what? But not only that, but even with them getting through the week, it does apply to other people. I got 10 fingers last night. I went out here the other night. I mean, for all we know, so where are the cameras? Because they got those cameras up pretty quick. And you've been out here since this happened, so you never seen somebody come put their camera. They must have done that at night or one of the days. Usually, like, it was funny, but it was all the way down. Well, at night, they're just down the middle. Matter of fact, he's got Why not? They got rope. Like on the road. Like you were on the road. I was doing it. Let me get my camera. Since this is still not designated an official crime scene, we're gonna, because nobody can really see that rope out there, so we're gonna make sure that people can see the caution line out there. Police do not, I should say crime scene, but I'm sure it probably just says caution or something. It says caution, yep. This is, and they need this for this house. We need to warn people not to come trick or treating at this house. You don't know what you're gonna get. Don't bring your kids over here. We got baby killers living in here. And if you haven't noticed, all you have to do is look for the memorial for a 20-month-old child, and you can pretty much tell that this is the house where the mother murdered her kid. By the way, something like this going on in a community really devalues property values. So the sooner we can get these people out of here, the sooner we can start getting your property values back up. Just saying. Yeah, absolutely most conditions say that. And that's what's so surprising for me is that we watched Leilani, at a bar drinking. We watched her trying to pick up a man. The text messages between her and that man were leaked. So, I mean, yeah, I guess we can already, our takeaway from this is we know she's violated her probation. The question is why isn't she put in jail for it? If it was Bullhorn Betty that violated her probation, believe me, I'd be put in jail. If any other these other people, hell, they're getting arrested for knocking on windows and blocking a vehicle, right? Whether it was right or wrong, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is if you're going to sit here and arrest people, wouldn't you want to arrest a baby killer of a 20-month-old child as opposed to people that are pissed off that the murderer of the 20-month child is not in jail? I mean, it seems like an oxymoron to me, which I guess really does, state how I feel about the police chief, the DA, and the county commission here. So what do you do, right? And they haven't even started. I'm so tired. I haven't even started flooding my record requests yet, with the state, the county. The county, I want to know where their money's going, why they can't afford a proper search of a 20-month-old child. So I'm ready to start looking under the hood and finding out where they're spending their money. Nothing more embarrassing than me finding a shit ton of money wasteful spending in a county. I can tell you, I've walked into many counties, looked at their budget, and was able to quickly point out the wasteful spending. I bet you guys have it. So why are they taking money from the kids instead of them? Because they're pissing money away right and left. Take it out of their slush fund. Take it out of their other silos, but don't take it from the children. Oh, and people are talking about they're not going to arrest her for hearsay. This is not hearsay, Steve's mom. This is documented evidence, documented proof. This is, they have enough right now to arrest her on unrelated charges. Trust me, I've seen the paperwork that I've been able to acquire, and it's enough to arrest her under Georgia law, as it's written. As it's written. I don't know who's playing that. I know it's not 10 o'clock yet. People are saying they want to hear the baby crying again. Huh? Maybe 8. Okay. Yeah, it's just now, probably 8. Yeah. Chatham County absolutely needs to tighten up. This is a travesty. This is shameful. This is shameful. Absolutely shameful. I mean, literally, the government here, all the top people in this county should be hanging their head down with shame. Because this is specifically like when our government was formulated in this country. Let's talk about that. They were to provide us safety and infrastructure. That was it. Those are the two main goals and the whole purpose of our government was infrastructure and safety. This is not safety. This is the one thing that is so important in a community, that we give so much liberties of ours, much of our rights. The person that has the most is our law enforcement partners, right? We give them a lot of leeway into what they're allowed to do. They can come on private property. They can do this. They can do that. They have more rights. Law enforcement has more rights than any other governmental body in our country. And we have a lady that has murdered a 20-month-old baby and gets to sleep in her bed. And these people are saying, hell no. Hell no. That's why they're out here at night. Not why they're out here. That's why they're not here during the day. They want to make sure if she's not sleeping on concrete, that she's not sleeping at all. And I'm sorry. I support that. I support that. I support that lawfully. You know, there's not one person, even Wanda, there's not one person. She said that she knows what she did was wrong. She was not resisting arrest. She was doing absolutely nothing. And she's got bruise marks on her arm. Bruise marks. A whole entire handprint. And she didn't even resist arrest. That to me is sick. Thank you guys. I see some things coming in. Let me try to get down to you. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you. But as you guys can see, you know, the night crew is here. They are lined up and down this street. We will start hearing them chanting. We got Baby Bullhorn. She's been, you know, lighting up sage and blessing and just, you know, trying to cleanse this area and cleanse this street. Keep going. But like the wells, you're not cleansing the evil out of this house. But again, I told Billy Joe when I came in here, when I found out how culpable she was, everything that she knows and loves in her life is gone. Her house is gone. Her money is gone. Her RV is gone. Her job is gone. You know, her daughter is gone. Her son is gone. Why? Because she raised 2 murderers. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Guys, I'm trying to get down to your super chats now. I apologize. There's one. Thank you. YouTube guest. She knows what happened to her baby and needs to confess. Creators covering her are disgusting. Keep the pressure up. Others speaking against you will just bring out the heavy hitters. Absolutely. We already have heavy hitters coming into town. You know, we came out here for justice for baby Q. I don't, as many of you guys know, I don't get involved in the petty squabbles. I don't do it. I won't do it. People can think of me and feel about me any way they so choose. I don't care. I'm out here covering a case just like any other case. We dig deep and we report back to the people that brought us out here. And you, YouTube guest, is no different. You're supporting this initiative. And as many of you see, I've been here on the camera talking. You're hearing air horns behind me. You're hearing honks behind me. This is the community. This is not Bullhorn Betty, you know. And I heard on somebody's live that they were going to come out here and protest the protesters. Let me tell you something about Savannah and Chatham County residents. They don't like baby killers. They don't like people that support baby killers. So while you're thinking you're coming out here to protest me, I'm not protesting. I ask questions when I can ask questions, and that's what I do. But these protesters out here are ready to whip the crap out of Billy Joe and Leilani if they step foot out of the house. So if you come out here and are protesting the protesters, I'd pack a lunch, because you're not dealing with Bullhorn Betty. I'm not a violent person, but these people don't like baby killers, and they don't like supporters of baby killers. So eat your heart out. Come on out here. We'll make noise together for baby Q if you so choose. But I can tell you, if you condemn these protesters out here, you know, you might bite off a little more than you can chew, is all I'm saying. And that's not a threat from Bullhorn Betty, but I've talked to some people out here about those comments, and they didn't like them at all. So we'll be waiting for you, and I'll be documenting it. And when they have your butt all road rashed, it's going to be on live right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Now, I can't help it if I start laughing, right? When you start supporting baby killers, like, you got more problems than probably the people in this house. Thank you, Wendy Berry. Thank you for your love and support. You guys are short of amazing. You really are. And I'm going to get this phone off here in a little bit and just take you guys for a walk. And we'll talk to people who will be willing to talk to us, and then just tell us why they're out here and where they're from, you know, because people on YouTube lie to their audience. And I hate a liar. And many of you guys should too. Mississippi mud. Do you know that thank you. I love you for this. But do you know one of my favorite, it's almost a butt cake, and it's called Mississippi mud. And I'm telling you what, the last one I had Olivia and mom come over, and they were coming over for lasagna, and they had to cancel because I canceled with them and told them to come over the next day. It ended up working out to be better. But I also brought a dessert because if you know anything about Olivia, she has got to eat her dessert. Mom's not too far behind her. They got to have their dessert. They rubbed off on me. So when they came over the next day, I had a little sliver for them to share. This whole entire cake. True story. I am not lying. They were disappointed. Toasty Tea, thank you for being the newest member of the Bullhorn Betty channel and the Coffee Club. Welcome to the Coffee Club. We're a crazy bunch, I have to be honest with you, but we are a loving, caring family here on the Coffee Club. We do what we can for our communities, not just ours, but those across this country. And we will continue to serve the people that want us to come out and help. And again, this is no different. This is no different. Many people have stopped by here. Hundreds of people have gone down this road, stopping by, calling my name, calling Dolly Vision's name, and saying thank you. Thank you so much. We support everything you're doing. We love what you're doing. And those are the things that keep us going, you know, those hundreds of people. Do we have a few people that don't like us? Yeah. But they're drowned out by the hundreds of people that come by here every week that tell us thank you. And again, that's what keeps us fueled. When the community comes out and thanks you and shakes your hand and gives you hugs, that's something that I can't express in words of how it makes me feel. It makes me feel, grateful that I'm in this position to be able to do this. And again, it's thank you to all of you that are here day in and day out watching this and supporting this. This is about Baby Q. This is not about Leilani and Billy Joe and their uncomfortability. You know, that interview was very telling. It really showcased their narcissistic vibe, right? It's all about them. They have no care in the world. They don't care about this little boy. All they care about is saving their own hide at this point, and they're doing it as quickly as they possibly can. And they're trying to do damage control. They're going on here, they're going on there, but it's all little channels that protect. We're out of the way. We're out of the way. So those are all so again, peaceful protest, but loud protest. Nothing that they're doing out here that's screaming, hey, come arrest me, right? Keep up the great work. Thank you, Moonlight Magic. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. So amazing. Bigfoot in Arkansas. I'm telling you.
I guess he's going live. They're yelling at what TV.
Yeah, just make sure you're out of his driveway. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe right here would be good.
Okay. Yeah, just I had to walk from the house. I'm recovering from a heart attack and a damn stroke. Like killed me walking.
So Court TV is fully set up here. They're set up right over here. They're in the easement on the other side of the road, on Billy Joe and Leilani's side of the road. And like I said, the one thing I had a problem with was the miscommunication of where this memorial came from. This memorial is the people of this community. This memorial was set up by one beautiful lady that brought in a red heart balloon and stuck it out there. And then it grew from there. And it grew to this massive memorial that this family stole from this community and put up on their lawn. This was never for the murderers of this household. This was for baby Q. And it's very disappointing to the community that it is now in the murderer's yard.
Yeah, I live on
I just got out of the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just had
I know it's killing our community. You saw them cars coming by there.
Same time.
Now, you're from here, aren't you?
I live on Pretty's Door.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to come here and express why you're here? I can move the camera down so your face doesn't show.
Yeah, I'm usually here tomorrow, right, or now?
Yeah, just a few seconds. There we go. Just come on up here. Guys, I'm just gonna ask her a couple questions because she's been out here, she's been supporting, she's been out here getting eaten up by bugs like many of the other people. I mean, and she's
affecting our street.
Yeah.
Bad. I mean, we have like maybe what? Little bit of cars in the afternoon, and then after that, there's nobody.
Right now, it's like a highway.
How long have you lived here? That's
my grandparents' property.
Which one?
It's on Gerard at the
Oh,
very
okay.
beginning up there.
You're
and
at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
All
about
these
halfway
people,
down.
even all these people here, they've had it like property that's inherited and all.
Yeah.
Like my grandparents used to live there, and now we're the newer people. So I know my grandparents, 100 years it's been down there. I lived here since I was like 24. But I grew up around here, and all the people around me know.
Yeah. But you're part of this community, and you support this initiative. You support this initiative. You don't like baby killers in your community, do you?
Nope.
God bless you. God bless you. I know you're exhausted.
Yeah, and I have MS. I'm sick.
My aunt does too. I know how that is. Oh yeah. It's been really hard. She's got MS, and she also has lesions on her brain.
I've got 4 on my brain. And I have fibromyalgia. I have osteoporosis.
Yeah.
I stay so sick. But I just,
God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
We'll feel better. And
All right. Well, we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
See y'all tomorrow. My son's the one with the mask.
that's the one. I thought it was his.
My son.
Oh, you guys have got to see this mask. It's an L.
It's on your page.
Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Again, God bless.
Tomorrow.
It is loud. I can tell you it's loud here. It is loud. You know what we need? We need to probably, for, I don't know if they'll take it as disrespectful, but it's really, I'd really like to do it as a courtesy to some of the people in the community, but maybe, buying some neighbors some earplugs or something that can help with the night crew. But I understand why they're doing it. I really do. And, I think we all do. I mean, there's 1,700, almost 1,800 people in this chat. We all understand why this community is so outraged right now. And really the only people that can help them is their chief of police and the DA. And they are doing absolutely nothing to hold this family accountable for a 20-month-old that has been, allegedly thrown away like garbage and in a landfill where there are multiple FBI agents now searching for this little boy. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let me get through these real quick. Thank you all for the love and support. You guys have been amazing. But again, I just wanted you guys to see what was going on here at night. Again, they are the night shift is a little more rowdy. They're a little louder, but at the end of the day, this lady shouldn't be out sleeping in her bed. They shouldn't. She should be in jail. And that's what the outrage is here, folks. I mean, she should be, in all fairness, in jail. This rises to the level. I mean, the history of the abuse is something that is very difficult.
Kid killers in their neighborhood.
Hmm? Yeah. Thank you, Nurse Nat. Thank you for your love and support. That's where I'm at in the chat, so you guys can gauge how far behind I am. We have 1,800 people here. This chat is moving fast. I've even slowed it down 60 seconds. We have helicopters flying above us. I'm unsure if they're news choppers or police choppers, but it's starting to get out. You know, we're starting to have some national media show up and start camping out in front of this house. Court TV has been here all day. It appears that they are now setting up, you know, it looks like they may be live right now at their 8 o'clock hour on Court TV, rolling with what's going on out here. They do have one of their news anchors stationed right there. That's her. And you can see the TV. You can see, you know, Vinnie Politan on the screen down there as she's talking to him. So we did see, I think it was Channel 3 out here, which I believe is Brett Buffington's van earlier today. And, you know, some other media outlets came out here. We heard that Shay had actually rolled by yesterday or today, and apparently some of the protesters were highly upset with her. She really didn't really ask the questions that everybody's been longing to hear when she had a great opportunity to do so. Oh, thank you, Donna Atchinson. Thank you so much for all your love and support with that super sticker. I wish I could see it, but I will promise you I will go back live when I get back to my hotel room, and I will review this and get to see all those beautiful super stickers, because on this side of StreamYard, it makes it very, very difficult to do so. Thank you, Deborah Robertson. Thank you so much for all the love and support. We do appreciate it. And again, it's been rocky. We don't know, you know, we know I'm leaving to go home. It was my best friend's 60th birthday. She actually called me. Her birthday is tomorrow. I just want to give a big shout out to my BFF Laura. Without you, a lot of my life changes wouldn't have happened. You have been truly a rock right along with my family, and she is my family, but she's one piece of my family I get to pick, and I love the choice I made. And I've got a few best friends, you know, Olivia, many of you guys know Olivia, and Mom. I spend a lot of time with them, and you know, we're a little crazy, right? And it's just amazing, though. We have a great relationship. We get, you know. I think the night crew is different. Like, this is the difference, a different atmosphere than what we saw in front of Gabby Petito's, or excuse me, Brian Laundrie's house. What's going on here again is much, much different than the feel. You know, I think if it was a strategy that we could have used to go on at night, you know, we probably would have. We were so exhausted from being out in 100-degree weather. We never even thought about, you know, a day crew and a night crew, right? This strategy was not developed by Bullhorn Betty. I just want to let you know. But it's been very effective. Might be something that we look into in the future. And people ask all the time, why aren't we up at the police station? Because the the police station, they'll let us have our voice heard, but it's going to go in one ear and out the other. When you force the community to rise up and make phone calls and call the police and constantly call and call and call and call and call, when they get tired of coming out here and being called out here, maybe they'll get those silver handcuffs and come out here and end the problems that they're having, because all the problems in this community start in one spot and end in one spot. And it's this home at 535 Buckhalter Road. And, police chief, this is a great place for you to start. If you want to stop the chaos, if you want to stop the lawlessness in your community, let's show the community that you care. Let's show the community that you're listening here, and let's get some really bad people off the streets of this county. And the only person that can help do that is you. You have enough. We know you have enough. We're demanding you to present something to the DA to get an arrest on this woman. The past child abuse, the past child neglect, the fact that there's witnesses that watch this child walk down the road unattended at night and then assault that very child that's missing, lying in a landfill, is just despicable. And again, while the protesters did go to jail, they did admit that they did block the vehicle. I've heard mixed stuff. I watched the videos myself. It didn't look like it rose to the level of being arrested. It looked like it rose to the level of a ticket. Definitely a ticket, but not an arrest. But why the police chief allowed that to happen, the only thing I can have, my problem solving and my critical thinking was in an effort to intimidate these people out here. And to be honest with you, the people that they arrested, all they did was piss them off even more. They've been out here every night. And when the officers come out here, they've been a little disgruntled with the officers because they don't understand how they can go to jail for these minor problems, these minor issues, yet a woman that has killed and has been named the #1 suspect in the disappearance and the murder of her son gets to sleep in her own bed. I can understand the outrage of the community related to this. It is very sad. And even with all this exposure, even with court TV coming in here, even with the national spotlight on Chatham County, the police chief just keeps doubling down. It's time for him to go. He has lost his way. This is not how other communities around this country handle this type of case. There's enough meat on the bones for that. We've discussed it, the abuse, neglect, and God knows what else. Awakened Mystic says, thank you for being there and being all of our voices who physically can't be there, but are there in spirit. God bless you. God bless you.
Leilani, we want answers.
So they're down here, and as you can see, right over here is court TV. You can see the little screen, like right down going the wrong way, right there where my finger is. That's her screen right there, where she can see the people on the other end. I do not see Vinnie Politan on her screen anymore, so it sounds like she's on a break at the moment. But again, and we saw Dolly. Like Dolly was on court TV yesterday. For those that were paying attention, that watched YouTube in the court TV, that was a pre-recorded or the day before's live broadcast where Jason Jensen, many of you guys know, we talked to Jason Jensen with the Kiely Schulte and Crystal Turner case. We provided Jason Jensen some additional names. Jason Jensen is who I highly respect as a legit PI, and I recommend, as opposed to the con PI James Terry that trolls missing person pages and cons family out of thousands of dollars, but people don't call him grifters or a con man, yet he is. He truly is. And so anybody that needs any kind of private investigative services, Jason Jensen, again, that was on court TV, would be who I would highly recommend. And I still have to talk to him about, we kind of got away from the Kylan Schulte and Crystal Turner when Adam was named the suspect in that case. I still needed to talk to Jason Jensen on what he thought about that. So we'll go there. Oh, I smell the sage. I smell the sage. What is it?
They're hanging outside in the back porch.
Oh, gotcha. You've got a new case. What? Yeah, no, I don't. Idiot. Seriously? Man, you guys believe literally anything.
Every one of the protesters out here ought to be locked up. Lock them all fucking up.
Oh, they're playing cops. Bad boys, bad boys. There are some new balloons I do see that have been put up out here. 10-10. Okay. Where's Olivia? She had to leave. She actually came out here. She wasn't planning on coming out here for this case, and I told her about it, and I told her the information when I went back from the first trip out here that I had, and she decided to come out here even though she had already had an excursion that she was supposed to be on and took time off for that. So she's off to her excursion. She will be back here to document when MGL and Justice for All comes into town. They will be coming back this way. Y'all are doing a great job. Thanks. All right, guys, I'm going to unhook you. We're about 95. Actually, I'm going to leave you guys here just for a quick second. I saw Justice for All as I'm popping through this chat. Hey, Justice, nice to see you. Just to let you know, Olivia will be back. She wants to see you guys. Actually, she's kind of excited. She's actually kind of really, not kind of, she really is. Oh, yeah. Hey. Did they get smaller?
No, they got twisted up.
Oh, yeah. We got what you need out here, Leilani. We got them right here. And police chief, you know, we did this earlier. You know, if you don't have your cuffs, I got mine. You know, it doesn't really matter if they're police issued because at this point any will do, right? So why don't you come over here? If you don't have your own pair, I got mine. And for Leilani and Billy Joe, this is what I want to hear. That's the only thing I want to hear at this point. I am so sick and tired of seeing you guys get to sleep while I'm working my ass off for your grandson and your son, and you guys get to sleep when I don't get to sleep. I am literally sleep deprived because of this case. Sleep deprived. And you guys get to sleep in your house? No. No. That's not fair. I don't have a missing child. I didn't kill my kid, and I damn sure didn't throw my kid away like garbage. Again, this is the only sound I want to hear. We deserve to hear that, Police Chief Hadley. The community deserves to hear that. Actually, I'll go take these down to Dolly Vision and see if he can help me out. I wonder if Dolly Vision's got what it takes to go in there and bring her out in some of these, right? While I'm just being facetious and all in good fun, we have to find some things because this is really a horrible, horrible story. And the people that are part of it are really bad people. And yes, Dolly was doing great. Oh, good. Yeah, no, he did a great interview. I actually was like everybody else. You know, I was in the YouTube live that they did, and then I saw the lady that was out here the night before. And the reason why I know it was the night before is because Olivia was out here and witnessed her doing that work. So when she was live out here, that was what was on YouTube, where many of us were there. We were all putting turtles in, and we're like, "Where's Dolly?" But it was Jason Jensen. It was the night before segment that was aired on YouTube. So if we weren't watching Court TV, we didn't get to see Dolly. And everybody's like, "Oh, did they cut Dolly out?" No, they didn't cut Dolly out. You guys were watching YouTube instead of Court TV on TV, right? That's where Dolly was. He was on the TV, not on YouTube. Oh, and then Olivia actually interviewed earlier today with Fox. And I think that they took a portion of her video that she did out here where, Billy Joe was all drunk. Billy Joe's friend was all drunk and stuff like that out here. How did I get to the bottom of this and miss several of these? Hold on, guys. I think I missed a couple. I'm trying to find you. Maybe I did get them all. I'm looking through them now and I don't see them. Thank you. All right. Did I get that one? Yes, I did. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. So I'm just going to step away. I'm going to go say hi to the Turtle Gang, and I'll be right back. So just sit tight. And when I get a chance, I will actually, let me turn the camera. I'll turn the camera down this way so you can see Court TV and see what's going on, since nothing's really going on in the house.
People from South Carolina's riding by your house now. Pretty soon everybody's going to be out here. Oh, God, that's bad blood. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. I said, don't have yours and not mine. Carl.
They're in the backyard back there just laughing it up.
Yeah, they do everything.
Yeah, right there on the
How in
corner.
the hell can you laugh, man? Knowing,
They're right there on the
I mean, that goes to show that anything, how damn guilty you are. Who in the hell would be laughing at a situation
Oh, they were out drunk last night over here.
Huh?
They were out drunk in the driveway, fighting. Because
I've seen your eyes burn up to the damn thing. I remember you did that. It is not trespassing, that's their trousers. I said that I would go take the arrow right over there by that gate and throw it. Now throw it to it. It is not trespassing. It is just that's why I'm wondering what does that say to make them not laugh. Yeah.
He caught a boulder.
This thing called a
He caught a boulder that time.
Where's this thing?
he's in his
Like
truck.
sitting in a truck.
He's in his truck.
Well, that is public property. I'm about to splash him right now.
Huh?
Like in his truck. Now that he might struck out or something.
Nah, he was waiting.
I don't know. That man that day
I
he was
think I
down there and I
remember
see
him
going on
to
the
raise
Tailgate's not down, so.
What else we got going on here?
I'll do it for free. Listen.
Everybody else is damn busy. I said, oh shit, I gotta walk down there. I said, I need that. Shit like damn got
No justice, no peace. No justice, no
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get through these. Okay. So we have almost 1,900 people in the chat right now. If you guys have not gone out, and I'll just keep I'll keep the camera this way so you guys can see what's going on that way, because this is really what we're here to take note of and witness what's going on out here, because we're tired of people lying about the folks out here and lying about what they're doing. That, you know, it's like we wanted to see what was going on out here because we haven't been out here. We come out here at night when we hear somebody will call us and tell us, you know, the law enforcement's out here, and we'll come out here
what they doing right
and
No justice, no peace.
This is speaker.
All right, we got music now.
Hey, Billy Joe. Hey, Billy Joe.
so they're putting speakers on the outside of their house right now to try to play music. I think all they're going to do is disrupt, make these people more loud. They're going to, you know, the people that are out here, when they start doing this, it's going to be, it's going to get very loud out here. This is not a good move for you, Billy Joe. It really is not a good move for you. Everything you are doing is just digging yourself a little deeper and a little deeper. This is what we do. This is the stuff that we do. We try to expose people that kill people, and they have the same mentality, and they think the same way, and they think that all these things that they're doing is somehow helping their case. It's not. What we're doing is, this is mistakes that you keep making because you're more concerned about the people out here than you are your own grandson. And that's what we're showing and we're exhibiting each and every day we come out here. And every time you call law enforcement because you're uncomfortable, we're showing you that, you know, showing the world the kind of people that you truly are. And so this is right that you're doing right now is no different. This is not going to change anything. All this is going to do is make the disruptors louder, and it's going to put them more in front of your home. So now that's what we're doing right here. So we have people standing in their front yard because what they're about to do, and they're prepared to make noise. Again, you don't see me over there, right? And the reason why I'm making that point, not that I don't want to be there, it's because this is the community out here. This is not Bullhorn Betty. This is the community of Chatham County. They said that people are coming from miles and miles away. That's not true. These people just got off work. One lady you just heard was just from the street over.
I live about 10 houses up.
10 houses up here, right here with this gentleman. You know, are you here in support of this? You are.
Absolutely.
So you're a local that's supporting this. So we may have one or two locals or a few people that don't, but for the most part, there are people that support it. Now, I'm sure the neighbors aren't, because this is in their front yard. This is on their front doorstep. You know, this is pretty intense. It is loud, and
I apologize to the neighbors, but them,
Yeah,
I don't
they're still
apologize for nothing. Quentin deserves better than this.
he definitely deserves better than this. People say there's not a lot of people here, that there's only, you know, a half a dozen people. Well, we count more than a half a dozen people right there. And there's still people up and down this street right now.
His voice can't be heard. We'll speak for him.
Yep.
Please try to say bye to home.
I love it.
They probably did that because they knew we were live.
Yeah, probably. I'm not doing that one for everybody out there. My chief will know. I'll be fired. Not a lot. I have to support baby killers to keep my job.
Like I said, hell, I just had a heart attack and a stroke. Just got out of the hospital.
Oh,
day
God
before
bless
yesterday
you.
and still walked down here.
God bless you.
Oh, yeah. That's a little man now.
No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice!
Want to say hi to the coffee club?
Can I see? Hey, oh, you got a better view than I do. Hey, guys.
That's why I always offer you to have this position.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good now. Worst case scenario, I'll move.
Yeah.
If it gets crazy, then I'm not set up in the yard.
Yeah, I don't see why not. 14 years.
You're just as strong.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Yeah. Is it true that you guys get harassed when you're driving around here at night by cops?
I haven't been harassed by any.
Because we were hearing,
But usually I'm always at nighttime. I always stay at home.
Yeah, we heard people that drive around 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, now if you out that time of night,
they gonna mess with you.
Well,
yeah.
Yes and no. I mean, I guess it depends how you handle yourself.
Right. But even being pulled over for no probable cause, they can't do that. And that's what I've been hearing that's been happening around here.
That's like when I worked on Tybee, I had a Jaguar, but I had it pirate fested out because I'm a pirate and I had all my stuff pirated out, and they, I guess, thought something was going on that wasn't.
Right.
And they pulled me over as soon as the light changes, and I asked the police what you pulled me over for. He said, no seatbelt. I said, sir, I don't even let a rider get there without putting the seatbelt on first. And then he turned around and said, well, I guess the sun was in my eyes. I'm sorry. Still wrote me a warning. Yeah, this is something I will not tolerate right here.
Yeah. This is the bad, like I said, this is the youngest face I've covered. So they play, and this is the mistakes I'm talking about. So they think it's more important to put disco balls up out here than go, remember Leilani said that she thought her child was still alive. So if you think your child is still alive, why are you putting disco balls at your party house as opposed to going out and looking for your child or putting up a missing persons flyer?
Not to mention going down to Stingrays on Tybee Island.
And going down to Stingrays on Tybee Island while FBI are in a landfill looking for your grandson and your son. People don't understand that. That doesn't make me understand how that's okay. Again, we're going to keep making you make mistakes like this. Again, this is no different. And I told you that. And these are going to be things that that is open to the public. The law enforcement can take and use against you to show the courts how serious you took this murder of your grandson and son. These are the types of things that are going to be exhibited for you, Leilani, and Billy Joe, when you go to court, when you have that fateful day in court, when they put all this stuff on display for the jurors to decide whether you're innocent or guilty. It's stuff like this right here that's going to show them. And again, this is a time when you guys should be trying to get leniency. You should be reaching out for plea deals. You should be taking responsibility. Because at the end of the day, if he really truly drowned in a bathtub, that was an accident. Negligible, you'll still do time for it. But, you should be showing the people that you regret the decision of taking your son and throwing him away like garbage. But you're not doing that. You're not doing that. What you're showing the people is that you don't care. You don't care what you did to this boy. Billy Joe, you don't care, right? This is what you're showing the people. Thank you, Misfit. They're just making lighting better for us. That is true, right? That is true. They are making lighting better for us. I don't know what they expect to accomplish with the disco ball, but it just does establish they had a disco ball because this is a party house, right? They didn't just go out and buy this disco ball. This just kind of solidifies the party house mentality that these folks have. Guys, as many of you know, I am a vapor and my vape juice is out. So I'm going to leave you guys alone just for a few moments while I go hunt and search for me a new vape. And I will be right back with you. So stay tuned.
I'm sorry, but if these neighbors don't know they're guilty by now, they're just as dumb as they are. Not the disco ball. The disco ball is like so disrespectful. You talk about we're disrespectful? That disco ball is disrespectful. No, please! No, please!
Oh, God.
I've been out here by myself. Eventually you're gonna crack. And we'll all be here to see your ass go to bed. Yeah, you talk about the time you're ready.
The baby killer lives here.
Please, the neighbors know.
Oh, she just was out to the top. Okay. I knew it.
Look at that. The cops know when you're doing that violence. We're here. That's why they don't care we're here. When the cops just flying out, that means you're guilty and you're going to jail. Going to prison. Hey, y'all. Follow me,
I'm gonna move Betty's camera so you can see what's going on, guys. Can you see? The family's in the back of the house. I don't know if I got it on right, but I'm trying to turn towards the action.
That's okay. I'm just getting, I guess I'm hoping it's in here.
Satellite or a drone right up there.
Because they got the lights up on this side of the house. Shining that way now. There's Joe. Shoot.
What? I didn't know they turn off them lights.
I went to my right on flash the camera.
What you need?
I'm looking for my vape.
Oh.
I can't find my vape juice. Find it in the car.
I got plenty of regular cigarettes.
Yeah, I don't smoke anymore.
Oh, yeah, I wish I did. That's what put me in the hospital, I guess. I don't know. And I'm still smoking. Get right out and still go back to smoking. It rocked my world, boy. I know that.
I'm gonna have to leave for a second and come back because I can't go. I must have left it in the Betty. Hey, honey.
Brought y'all some more snacks
Oh.
for everybody.
Awesome. Pass them out.
And I got another snack.
Oh, you're amazing.
I heard you want those baby bugs.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna spray myself now.
I'm back.
Hey, let me see the teeth real quick.
I'm gonna have to leave. I can't find my vape juice.
So there's a bunch of snacks. Everybody can.
Guys, there's snacks down here if you guys would like some. And I got some water out in my car too. Oh, here you want to spray
No.
some? You want to spray some?
Oh, they're not bad now. They're really
Pass it around.
Yeah. You guys want some bug spray?
No, we're back.
Let me grip this arm. Hold on. Let me get
Yeah, I know, right? Get the arm.
here. Pass it.
Oh,
Just
thank-
pass it around.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Is it Olivia
I don't
coming
want
in?
to
Give me back,
Those are full bags.
Yeah, they're candies and stuff like
at
that.
the end of
You want some?
candies,
November.
Here, you want some
These are
snacks?
pretzels.
If you open one, I'll
kind
take
of
a bite or two.
tequila
Well,
chip.
it's like gummy bears and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
You want some
I'm
crackers?
I'm good. I need it.
You guys you want some raisins?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You want something? We got gummy bears, bars.
Here's some spray.
Huh?
Spray. You need some spray, brother.
Olivia's gone. She won't be back until November 1st.
Need some spray.
Yeah. You guys want some?
Thank you so very much.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. I don't know how good they all are. I just hope it's not.
Oh gosh, anything right now.
Any snacks?
There's all kind of snacks.
That's a neighbor.
I gotta get something. I know that.
Are you sure? Because he just
He didn't tell you it was a neighbor.
with the spotlight. Okay.
This is healthy.
Okay, we have blue lights on already.
Eat whatever you want.
I'm gonna have to wait until they come back because everybody's like that right there.
Yeah.
Can I pick inside?
Absolutely. Pick away. It's for everybody. And we've got some pretzels over here too. She brought some pretzels and some kind of chips. I think I'm gonna have some gummy bears.
This has just got vitamins in it. I think that after this episode I just went through.
Yeah, why are you out walking?
I know. Well, I couldn't be at home and
You need a bicycle.
feel right. Oh Lord, no! I had to stop about 3 or 4 times
Right, I'm
coming
kind of
down here.
frustrated.
Stop and catch my breath. Totally out of breath and everything. That's why I got to sit down. That stuff will take it out of you. I know that. They showed me a damn picture of my heart, man. That thing looks like somebody took a jagged knife and just sliced the top of it where it's just hanging there, bits and pieces hanging down with blood dripping from it. I said, what the hell is that? They said, that's your heart. I said, what? Yeah, it's
What you been
wicked,
doing to it?
wicked look.
You been treating it bad?
I guess I have. I guess I have. I didn't realize I was doing all that.
How about that baby murderer? How about take her to
He
jail?
said he was gonna take a 12-year-old to jail for standing on the wrong side of the car.
I wish I could argue, but I can't.
You never know what cameras on. You gotta be careful because I don't use any stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I know. When I left here this afternoon, I went that way and I laid down on the horn, and he.
Yeah, he's
What
good.
y'all
And I
doing with
waved
that
at him.
baby?
Good, Norm.
Yeah.
Tell it like it is, bro.
They're not gonna stop until
Don't
she's
need
saying,
to stop. Not till her ass is serving the rest of her damn life to hell.
y'all sure that ain't a cop down there? Cause
Yeah,
he
it
just
is.
went
Yeah,
down
that's a
there.
cop.
Yeah.
That's two cops. That's why I walk back down there.
Yeah,
They're not saying that.
we don't want a problem. Yeah, I got a baby at home. My baby's always
Yeah, that's a cop spotlight.
Yeah, that's a drone or a satellite right there.
I can't tell, that light just blinded me.
There's one of the two.
Oh, they got the choppers on you now.
That's military.
I know, I'm just talking shit.
I bet you they're watching you.
I hope y'all are scared of that baby once you kill it. Be scared. You ain't too hard to be a biker, babe. You don't look hard to me at all.
You're gonna die 10,000 deaths. 10,000 of them. Guarantee you that. God don't like ugly.
That's right. Jesus don't like ugly.
Imagine 10,000 deaths, all of them tortured. Every single one of them.
May God have mercy on your soul when he gets a hold of you.
Quentin, we love you, brother. You ain't gonna go unjustified, I promise you that.
No,
This is not in vain. That's for sure. We're out here for a reason.
We're your voice, buddy.
some people might think we're wasting our time, but we ain't wasting
No,
our
hell
time.
no, we ain't
Just like the
wasting
cop
no
told us
time.
last night, the longer we sit out here, the more we're gonna see her ass go to jail. We're not
That's
in
right. The
words, but
squeaky
basically
wheel
that's what he
gets
told us.
old. The squeaky wheel gets old. Always remember that.
Yeah. Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
That's it.
Well, we should have dropped it. Well, that's gonna be it for me. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna leave these snacks out here for everyone. But I'm gonna have to.
Need a ride or?
No, I'm just gonna
They got protection here now. My tax dollars are hard at work to protect the baby killer.
Yeah, Stingrays is open. Come to the ocean with me. Hi.
right. Can't even fix the road, so I got the nerve to tell us to stay behind an imaginary line.
Oh, it's down there too. Oh, I got
Good.
Y'all having a whole coke party with the disco balls and the music and the laughs and the drinks.
How do you laugh when your baby's missing, Lil Lonnie?
There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
Tell us what's so funny. We want to laugh. What's so funny? Is he upstairs in
Nothing
bed?
funny
Is this all a
about
big joke? What's so fucking funny?
How in the hell can you even
Yeah, they shut up real quick when he said that's a
cope with
12-year-old.
life in general?
He said, you need to get on the other side of that car before I arrest you. And his daddy was like, he's 12. We talked to him. They said another word for him.
Yeah.
Need a ride or?
No, because I don't want you moving your spot. You won't get it back, and I'm down further, so I'll have to
Woo! Big party here
Oh
tonight.
no, I got a good setup here. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is thank you for all being here. a lot's going on. You know, people. Oops, did I just miss somebody? Here we go. Mama Bear, justice for Quentin. Amen. Amen. Justice for Quentin. So I am on here. I'm just going to leave you guys for a bit. I'm going to let Karen kind of navigate the camera. I'm out of my vape. Oh, I'd like to know, Chief, since when does case have to be completely solved before an arrest is made? This is insane. She has
I understand they want everything to stick.
potpourri of crimes to choose from to put her in cuffs. And amen, Mandy. And I think that really is the sentiments of a lot of the people out here. Yes, there is a lot here, a lot of meat to the bones with this case. That they can get her on unrelated charges. You know, how do you get arrested, right? You just need probable cause. What's probable cause? It's an affidavit. So if you went right down there to Diana's house and had her fill out an affidavit, you would have enough to arrest not only Leilani, but Billy Joe on unrelated crimes, you know, unrelated to the disappearance of Quentin Simon. And I think that's where we're all getting very frustrated at this moment in time with the police chief. But just give me a little bit. I'm going to go through here. You can hear helicopters in the background. You can see the lights from law enforcement out here. You can see, you know, other protesters gathering around where Dolly Vision has set up as he's talking over the fence to Leilani and to Billy Joe, asking them, where's the baby? And other questions right there. You know, he's making some sly comments like, you know, I think baby killers are sexy. I want to make you number 32, you know, just really trying to get under her skin. But again, we have law enforcement respectfully, you know, obviously the people are being respectful out here, a little noisy, granted, but law enforcement are there, making sure that lights are shined this way, making sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing, that everybody is staying safe, that they themselves are staying safe. And so this is, you know, really good. They're making sure we have lights so they can see down here. And, you know, they're just keeping their distance and letting the protesters, you know, have their voice be heard while they're maintaining the, you know, proper, you know, everybody's trying to work together here. So it's a safe environment for everybody involved. And I say thank you for that. Thank you for that. But again, this is the place that the police need to be at. This is where they need to be having the handcuffs, not the people out here, but the people in there need to be shackled up. And that's what I'm going to keep driving. That's the message and the narrative I'm going to keep driving every time I'm out here, because this is next to insanity as to how a woman can kill her 20-month-old child. Law enforcement have enough evidence to identify her as the prime suspect and acting alone. Very specific. Now remember, that's pretty damn specific, don't you think? That she murdered her child and she acted alone and she threw away a child like garbage and they're checking the landfill. That's pretty specific stuff for law enforcement. And they say they have substantial evidence that states that child's at that landfill, but yet no substantial evidence, according to the police chief, to make an arrest here on unrelated charges or charges related to the disappearance of Quentin Simon. So again, it looks like that people are starting to load up. They're starting to disperse. It's now getting to be about 9 o'clock. You know, this is, so it seems like for now, things are going to be calming down out here. And, you know, people do still have to work. They work, they come out here, they support this boy. They're demanding justice for Quentin Simon. And, you know, still today is October 26th. He disappeared 3 weeks ago, 21 days ago, he was reported missing. And he still hasn't been found. His mother has been deemed the only person responsible and the only suspect in his murder. And she still is residing in the very home that her mother went to the court and said that her daughter wasn't giving her or anybody in the household peace. So which is it? Is there peace? It seems like they've had, outside of the protesters being out here, it seems like they've had plenty of peace, you know? since the boys have been gone, since their whole entire family has been disrupted. It seems like Billy Joe and Leilani have had the best relationship they've had in years. It's kind of weird, don't you think? So I'm going to leave you guys out here just for a little bit longer. And I'm going to go and get me some vape juice so I don't go crazy like the people behind me, right? Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes.
are you going up that way on the
Nope.
road?
Mm-mm. No, my car's all the way down there, and I just go right to that
That's
store
fine,
down there.
That's fine.
Thank you. She said you're on camera.
Who?
Leilani. We don't care if we're on camera.
Yeah, Leilani, you're on camera
Yeah.
too. If you haven't noticed, hi, I'm Bullhorn Betty. I'm stationed out in front of your house. Nobody cares about your baby killing cameras. Where were those cameras before your son was murdered by you? And I want to know, did he drown or did you put your hands around his neck and choke the life out of him? Did you beat him to death? Did you suffocate him? Because, normal people, when they find their baby in a pool, usually call 911. They don't think about, when does the garbage pickup come? Like that's not the first thing people think of. This sounds like a planned execution of your son. But I don't have enough information to make. That's my opinion, right? It's not fact. What is fact is that you beat the shit out of those kids for years. I'm sure Quentin has been beaten since the day he was born, and I think you're a very despicable person and deserve to rot in jail.
Take that money, Chatham County. $250,000 wasn't enough. Let's make some more money.
For the horn.
Make money off of everybody speaking up for that baby.
So it seems to me that Chatham County is stationing themselves.
Oh, yeah.
8105. We'll see what's going on here. But that was
That's the one that's
8105.
been out during the day.
Officer and patrol car 8105. 8105, folks. Officer in the car. It sounds like that they are stationed down the road and possibly ticketing people here. You won't come here and ticket people in this house or arrest them for killing children. But let's arrest the people that are pissed off that you won't arrest them. Let's ticket the people. Let's intimidate the people that are sick and tired of this police chief shit. Let's intimidate them, because that is what this equates to. Police chief, you're not coming off this uneasy. I'm going to be very difficult for you, and I'm telling you, you are making horrible mistakes. This is a horrible PR nightmare for you, that you're arresting people while you let a baby killer run the streets of Chatham County. Every time Billy Joe leaves this house, she is a danger to somebody else. Every time Leilani leaves this house, she's a danger to somebody else. And you are taking the people that are angry that you have allowed this lawlessness on the streets of Chatham County, and you are intimidating them intentionally.
I live right up the road. I don't want this around my house.
Dusty, what'd they say to you?
They didn't say nothing to me.
Well, I seen you walk over there.
About a few things.
Are they ticketing people?
That guy that blew the horn just now went through. He threatened him, said, "Is there a problem? Something wrong with your horn?" He said, "I'm just blowing it." And, he said, "Well, that's disturbing the peace."
Well, how about bring the other cops back that we had last night?
Constitution doesn't say we have to follow local ordinances. The Constitution doesn't say that. The Constitution does not say that we have to abide by a local local noise ordinance.
Besides that, what time is it?
These vehicles are equipped with horns for a reason, officer.
I played in bands for years, and I know we could play till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, every night.
Just want to make sure they hear the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
The one in the driver's door for coming out during the day. I hate them, really. No, you can.
Give me a ticket, officer. I'm being above the 50 decibels.
Where's that baby?
Right here, baby. Right here.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That don't make no damn
when's
sense.
the law gonna be real? Why are my tax dollars
I don't
paying for
understand
their
this at all.
protection?
How they're not locked up. I to save my life. I
This is evil. This is evil. This is what you get when you defund your police. You don't need, it's like insurance, right? You don't need insurance until you need it. That's why people have it, right? It's a risk we're not willing to take with our health. So why would we defund the police? So when a 20-month-old child disappears from our community, we don't have the money to go search for that 20-month-old child. That's the reality of the defunding police nonsense. This county deserved better than Chief Haddam, but because they defunded police, they had to get up. He's probably getting paid more than a law and order policeman to have this lawlessness on the streets of Chatham County. So, again, the Constitution, I've got it in my car and happy to share it with any officer that comes up here and states anything about noise, because the Constitution I have in my car right now does not state or have an asterisk or a footnote that says that we have to abide by local ordinances when we're exercising our constitutional right of freedom of speech, as well as freedom of assembly and freedom to protest. It doesn't say that we have to abide by these local noise ordinances.
Oh my God.
And I have to say that the people that are coming up and down the street honking their horns while noisy is constitutionally protected. But don't worry, I can promise you, anybody that gets a ticket in Chatham County, you will be railroaded by your Justice Department here, because that is evident with this nonsense right here. So don't worry, you can't fight it, because this county is corrupt as hell, and we have problems here in Chatham County. We have huge problems. There is no law and order here. They want petty crimes. They only want to do petty paperwork for petty crimes. They don't want to do the real work necessary to lock a true criminal up. And again, this is courtesy of defunding your police department. I didn't do that for you. You guys did vote yourself into this mess, and you can definitely vote yourself out of it. We have elections coming right up. If you've already made your selection for county commissioner, maybe you need to go change it. This has been established as a lawful protest under the Constitution. I don't need, nor does anybody else need to ask permission to have a protest that's constitutionally protected. And also, at the end of the day, again, the Constitution doesn't have a footnote saying you have to follow local ordinances. It is a constitutional. It is provided to us by just being an American citizen and living in this country. You get a wide range of rights. Your unalienable rights here in this country, and these folks are exercising those very rights this evening.
You want that baby? I gotta turn around. Well, I gotta turn around.
The sickness that goes on here. Police intimidation, and that's what I have to equate it to, because why else would you be doing it away from me, right? They have had no problems doing all these shenanigans. Law enforcement has had no problems doing all this. Love you too, honey. Did you want this stuff?
No, that's yours.
Are you sure?
That's all y'all.
Okay, can I try to hand it out? There's a lot of food and they're not eating it. Well, I'll bring it back out tomorrow for everybody.
You got it.
Okay.
Everybody,
I love you. God bless, baby. Yep. And I passed it all down. So we're just out here. It's getting late. It's 9 o'clock. There's still some people here. Some people have left, but people are holding the line out here. And guys, I mean, we still have a lot of people still here. You heading out? God bless you. Justice for Baby Q. Thank you. WR. I have illegal info to send you on noise and ticketing, but I don't know where to send for Betty for her to see. And it's 60 decibels too. It's 50 in the 70s. Well, you know, the cops lying to people out here is not uncommon. They've lied to me several times about certain things. And, you know, I have to go out there and figure out, you know, what's property lines. They're making me do my work, but it just shows you that the law out here will tell these people anything to get what they want. If they don't want this noise, they will lie to them about what their rights are and what their rights are not. And it's very frustrating that these men and women are here, and they're supposed to be, you know, protecting our constitutional rights. Law enforcement is to make sure that everybody has the Constitution afforded to them. And when I start seeing them violate the Constitution, I don't like it. Because as many of you guys know, I'm a constitutionalist. I have not lied about that. I don't bring politics to this channel because of a lot of reasons. But here, I'm bringing politics to this because this county needs to do something about their county commission. They need to do something about their corrupt police chief that's just not, that's giving horrible commands, telling his police that ticketing people, and granted they are ticketable offenses, right? At least they're not throwing them in jail. But still, this is a constitutionally protected protest. And that means the people running up and down this road, honking their horns, is constitutionally protected. You telling somebody that a horn is a noise ordinance that is on every single vehicle across this country, it's hard for me to believe that people are not allowed to honk their horns in Chatham County. They're trying to find any way they can to skirt the law for these people out here. And I see it, I know it, I smell it, and I'm going to keep advocating for their rights. Their rights. I understand that it's not very popular with some of the neighbors, but you know what? Other neighbors, there's a lot of neighbors out here sitting with us, you know, that are supporting this effort, and from this very community, by the way, a lot more that are supporting than not supporting that I've seen so far. But if you want to send me some information, you can send it to bullhornbetty@gmail.com. Okay, don't say her name. Looney and Billy Ho need to go. Hey. Justice for baby Q. Stay safe, baby. Screws the oink oink. Right. So we're just
Hey, buddy, come up. Okay.
So we're just getting a ride for a gentleman. He just had a heart attack and stroke, got out of the hospital. He lives a few just a few streets, not even a few streets away, just around the corner here. And so some gracious person is going to give him a ride home so he doesn't have to walk back. But he just got out of the hospital, and this really resonated with him. And he wanted to walk over here and support baby Q and support what they're doing out here. For baby Q, because this is injustice. We can all agree that what we're seeing here is injustice. Now, I mean, the police chief is more than welcome to do what every other, county and state do across the country. They can, pass a law, like write a bill and get it through their legislation here and change the rules on what things are doing, and then deal with the First Amendment constitutional attorneys and go that route. But right now, this is the law of Georgia. This is what is allowed. And, it's a shame that we have, police officers that are that give an oath to uphold the Constitution. And when we find out that they're being sneaky and trying to get away from the cameras and be intimidating to people that are coming down here to support this constitutionally, it's wrong and it's sad. But this is the twilight zone we are living in Chatham County. And not only that, but don't you guys think it's wholly unfair that this community has been living like this for so long, and they don't know what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do? Because every time I've heard an officer out here with somebody asking them a question, every single officer has had a different answer to the question. And that's a little weird for me. Like the truth is the truth, no matter how you do it. How can you ask, where the easement is, and you have 13 inches from one person, 4 feet from another person, and no feet on this side, but plenty of feet on this side? Like they just spit out whatever they want to spit out, whether it's true or not. And that's what I have a problem with. But again, the law enforcement has been leaving us alone. But it makes me concerned. Like, when these people leave, are they going to be harassed by the law enforcement here? Are they going to be pulled over unnecessarily? Are they going to be cited and ticketed for things that they should not be cited and ticketed for? I mean, I do have a question about that, because that's kind of the tone I'm getting here. And if I find out that these cops are intimidating these people out here for expressing their constitutionally protected rights, there's going to be a bigger problem here. We've already are challenging this because we know it's happening here, and they're not addressing that factor. I hope the investigation that Police Chief Hadley opened up and the arrests that happened out here, I hope those warrant the sergeant being on administrative leave without pay, because I've seen people that were not resisting arrest with bruises on them. That is unacceptable. That should be unacceptable for anybody in this county, because if it happens to somebody out here, it can happen to you. What? What did she put out?
A disco ball.
Oh, yeah. We watched.
Got here. He didn't know.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, she put out a disco ball. We thought she was putting up speakers, but this is the kind of nonsense that we talk about. We pressure them into making, because they're more concerned about putting a disco ball outside of their gate than they are about wondering what happened to their baby. And that's truly a shame. But these are the things that we are going to exhibit on our YouTube channels. If other media outlets refuse to do it, we will do it. But again, I hope that these law enforcement partners out here on these streets are not pulling people over and ticketing them for exercising their constitutional right to protest the way they choose to protest. And if that means horns, that means horns. Yes, police are in the driveway. We got police this way. We have police that way. There's police out here at night. And this doesn't have to be this way. We shouldn't be utilizing the resources the way that we are utilizing these resources. We should be utilizing these resources, locking these women up in this home. Actually, not just these women. Tom's in here too. Tom saw this too. Paul saw this too. Their friends coming over saw this too. Every last one of them that saw Leilani beat these children, abuse these children, smack a 20-month-old in their face, need to be locked up and hung by their toenails. That's what they need, because they sat idly by while this happened.
Put her in cuffs. Put them both in cuffs.
They're about to offer him drinks. Y'all got donuts back there? They're probably slurring their words. They can't think they're saying.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run up to. I'm gonna go run around the block.
All right.
Still no one in cuffs. Wow. Where's that baby?
Where's that baby? Where's it? Did y'all get Uber through the police?
Shadow County bringing drugs now.
At least you're safe. That's all I care about. On your home when you do.
Let me go down here and.
Hey, he's driving over that white line. He might be DUI.
DUI!
Maintaining his lane.
How's that amnesia coming along?
Are you remembering anything at all? Come here, Slim. Come right here. Slim, get over here. Come here.
Who's got the airborne? You in the white. Look at your pocket. We didn't know everybody blows their horn.
Huh? Hey, where's the adjustable wall at?
Watch out, Slim.
Maybe you should take it up with the state to stop selling them if you don't want us to use them, officer. Or maybe you should lock up a baby killer. How about that? You ever thought about that? Doing your fucking job?
I do it every single
Piece
day.
of shit.
Why are they selling
They don't act like that. I'm the fool.
Exactly. That's where we should be, right? I think you know all the police.
Fuck the police. Why'd you write a fucking ticket for that house, dumbass? You'll write every fucking ticket? You're blocking traffic, officer. It don't matter. You ain't on a call. You left your car. Get on that to the donut shop, motherfucker. You burning up my tax dollars. Get your ass to a car. Piece of shit.
Kill yourself.
Piece of shit.
Look at that, Billy Joe. Your people's leaving, Billy Joe.
Your protection just said, fuck you.
You gonna have to call him right back, homegirl.
Man, really, he never saw that air horn.
I'm gonna get that real woman, bitch. Over here. Why are you calling the police? Get you updated already, too, out of state shit. He's got dogs. You're a dog. Go to the fucking bar.
Go ahead. I'll bring my big one out tomorrow. I'm going to buy me a big spotlight tomorrow.
Betty just went to the store. She'll be back.
He got all these guest modes. Guest modes.
said, he said, he got on to that guy for blowing up. It's not illegal to blow a fucking.
No justice, no peace.
Here comes Mason.
Welcome, Charlotte.
See what's on the back of that truck, Vic? You got a fucking finger that comes out from the grass car.
Even everybody. How you gonna come down here and not tell me?
Is the Bullhorn Betty show still on?
Yes, we're going.
Hey, Bullhorn Betty show. Hey, guys. How many of y'all watching? Let's see. 2,000. Hold a whole fucking ton of y'all. Betty will be back in a little bit. All right, there's 2,373. Make sure y'all give this video a like for Betty. She's out here working hard somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, she went to the store. She went to the store. But she will be right back with you guys. Yeah, Leilani was just out here talking to me. You know, I try to get her numbers, but you know, I told her baby killers are sexy, but I guess she ain't trying to hear it, you know. What's popping off? Okay, I'll be back with you guys. Okay, we got an air horn about to come back down the road. Ready? Close your ears, people.
Where are your flyers? Where are your missing posters? Your disco ball's not working.
No, it's right here.
Hi, Ashley.
No justice, no peace. Hey. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Well, we already put those down there.
Got more?
I have more down there for my roll. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night. You too. Drive safely. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe.
All right, Slim. All right, man. We need you there, but we'll see you later.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. Oh shit, the old guy's in his truck. Holy shit. Well, it scared the hell out of me. Darn, dude. Scared the shit out of me, man. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Over here, Izzy.
I don't want to see that ass work. Right here now. Smack. Somebody touch me. My home.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Izzy. Oh, that old man. I didn't know that old man was in his truck.
Justin. Izzy whispered to me, Mom, that old man's weird. Look at us.
He's probably still trying to figure out who the horn, who's blowing the horn to.
He's still pointing at Dustin. He probably done had a heart attack.
Hey, you remember that sign that was sitting out here last night?
I know.
Gage.
Yeah.
Remember that sign?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I went here last
They
night.
took it.
They're allowed to just take it. Oh, well.
They took that
Come
fucking
here,
sign.
What did the sign say? Justice for the Queen. Honk. And then it said honk. I wonder
I
if
was about to
they
say
moved.
Courtney's the one that put it out there.
I wonder if they moved Kenzie's sign that said Justice for Clinton that she put in between the teddy bears. She probably can't.
you her little fake ass crying too. Talking about she can't get no sleep.
I bet you wrote that shit down more. Maybe before we leave, we should strap it. I'll do it.
I probably got 1,000 yards of it, right? 1,000 feet right here. I'll take this motherfucker.
Lay on that hard.
That was my accident all the time.
I don't know if you got disco light. I mean,
Yes,
LED light.
crazy.
There's an induction tonight in Jacksonville. Jacksonville.
I just wish I could go for that damn game. My boss was there. Damn it.
What did you think? That's the thing with Cindy.
Oh, was she out here earlier?
No.
Oh, somebody had a little girl out here named that earlier.
It might have been Courtney's got a daughter named Izzy and Mackenzie. Isabella and Mackenzie. Everybody named Charles and Mackenzie are in the row. Shut up.
Nobody named him that.
Are they in a white van?
I can't say nothing.
Is she using one of her kids as Kenzie now?
Oh my, I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt
She
it.
calls what? One of them Marie now.
Yeah. Mama calls Isabella. Welcome, Donna.
Ben, just out of the white line, maybe you just can't beside her on there. Because there's cars coming in on each side. One time back.
I'm in the
That
bag.
could be where she is
Trying to get in. No, bro, I've been doing everything I can to get in there.
What?
Oh, that's not.
Step back
He's just cruising
Ooh,
through.
that's cold on my leg.
He's just cruising through now.
Ben, please take one step back.
Oh, no, that's not the other.
One step back.
I'll blow them too.
That was the
You
end.
can't see
This
it
was
on
step
the
step beginning of it.
He was driving the car.
So I think skirt right in
Justice
front of
for
you.
Quentin!
That cop that came and got his ID, was that the one that was sitting right there?
Yep. That's the one
Why
that back there
did
hung
he
out with them
leave,
for a
go
little
all
while.
the way down there and then come back when he was blowing it right here in front of him? Thought about it?
He wanted to show.
Kenzie signed that up.
I really wasn't about to give my ID.
Yeah,
unless
they
you-
Oh,
like,
they
if you was
took
there,
it.
Yeah, they took the one that said baby murder.
It said, it was black and it said justice for Clinton and Leilani up.
Oh, that's what the back of my car says. Back of my car.
I figured if Kenzie put it out there, they were going to take it.
Yeah.
Did he put it up?
No.
Back up, Isabella.
The only reason I gave my life to he was out here. I didn't want to talk.
I could have
I could have said no.
simply told him, you know, he'd be entertained.
All we had to do was say something.
Oh, that window's open? Let me point it out that window's open. Or the open one.
Yeah, then I definitely.
It's open. The other window's open.
That's where the spotlight was.
But they
That's where
don't
the
like,
spotlight was.
but,
Yeah.
okay, but they don't like noise while they have window windows.
Because that way the spotlight could go out of it without glaring through the window.
But then they hurried up and grabbed the spotlight because they didn't have enough money to buy another one, so they had to move it down there to block it from
The
So
spotlights
if
that we got in the garage, I want to bring out there.
So is anybody working? Like, is their stepdad working? Or the grandma working?
Nobody's been coming to and from work now. For a week and a half.
And I'll say it again, they're getting tired of me saying it.
Let's do it.
I have no way of running.
You don't gotta fix it.
Oh, Maddie, go back.
Not a mechanic. I'm gonna do that. Hey, Eddie. What up? What, you thought I was gonna blow it? I would never. No, I'm not.
That's why you're slow. Justin! louder than the horn. No justice! No peace! Where's the baby?
I see why you're here. I see why you're back.
Say his name! Say his name! Yeah, you gotta be loud. Say his name!
Yeah, nobody can do that now.
Say Quinn's name! Turn yourself in and we'll go home! Quentin! 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 Quentin!
They're on that other side.
There's 33 kids on the team. You still hear Maddie over everybody.
Yeah.
They put me on video. No justice, no sleep. That one where the mother go back and forth. Another house. Is that? No, that's not. No justice, no sleep. Say Quinn's name. We want justice for that baby.
Tell me this old man right here don't like the truck, like the action.
He
He
loves it.
just sits there.
He loves it. He's like,
Where did you put Quinn? I think you're a suspect.
she's got
We
like,
found a suspect. We found you as a suspect. Me?
she didn't love S's.
Justice for Quinn!
Well, so do you have to leave at 10?
No, you ain't gotta leave. You just gotta kind of keep it quiet.
So I have a question, another question.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anybody seen, I know we've seen like the grandma, but has anybody actually seen my line?
Both of them were over the fence right there arguing with me about that. They're arguing with me. Over there where the light is. That's why they put the light there. 'Cause I was watching them. They're sitting right there on the back porch. And I was standing on top of the car watching them with the flashlight. They didn't like it. So they got a little house behind this house. There's a little house out there. And that's where they're all at.
There's signs in the room, like signs. They made the signs.
How long did it go off by though?
Yeah, for that sheriff, whatever the hell her dumbass name is. Supposedly she's coming to stay with them for a couple of nights.
It looks like bunk beds. What? She's coming to stay with you till like she supports her?
Yeah.
I was watching her
She's
the
got
other
mom.
night.
Yeah,
Do it, Natty. Do it, Natty.
No justice, no sleep! You're supporting a baby killer!
Repeat the traffic!
Blocking traffic, sir. Sir, blocking traffic. Sir, blocking traffic.
Use the car, baby killer.
Yeah,
Use
it's
the
your
car,
turn. Come
baby
out.
killer.
Y'all are both minors.
He's on the phone with the guy saying that, well, we're disrupting the.
It's a fella. Now.
Can you please move out the truck? You're being videoed. You're videoed blocking traffic. You're impeding traffic, sir.
I got a minor in the background of that video you got there, sir.
Yeah, look, your YouTube thing is now look. What he works for Golf Street too. Yeah.
Ma'am, you need to leave. Blocking traffic.
Ma'am, you need to go now.
Come on, Karen.
Turn around here. You better leave.
Hi, Karen.
You're supporting a baby killer.
Hold on, let me get a license plate.
Nothing else to say. Police have already been out here. Supporter of the baby killer.
Yeah, go home.
Award goes
No, I'm
to
driving by.
No Justice, No Sleep. Almost finished. Then come on, go to the truck stand for a minute.
They know he was over here earlier. Tell that guy he was out here earlier.
Mine died. He must know him. Yep.
You're not gonna get that signal.
If she's not a traveler or fellow Ben's going to sit in the car to the top sleeve with the person who's going to sit with him. Okay. You want to go watch some tablet? Yeah. Tell him I said to leave it cranked with the heater on for you guys. Back. You want to take that jacket off?
I don't care that much. He knows who he is, and he knows who I am.
Yeah.
And the only reason he knows my name is my wife. His name's Dustin.
Oh, and his guy's right there.
No. He was trying his best, and I had the light in his eyes and on his camera. He could not take pictures or anything. Just like if you put this this light on that camera, they cannot see.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
That's why I want to get a couple of lights and just aim them right there to the camera, both cameras. See how it's green right there is recording. I got.
Yeah, Dolly's across the street. That's him.
That's what I thought.
That's all you gotta do is all you gotta do is leave and they can't do that.
I can sit here.
Damn, I just pressed that motherfucker.
They come. All right.
Betty's back now. She's coming.
The guy just came over here and called me and said that everybody.
Recording minors, recording 8-year-old children.
So it looks like I missed some fun, I hear. Fun. I am back. I do have juice. Cost me $26, but when I have stuff at the at the house, I don't know how I forgot to pack it, but I did lose another vape again. Me and my vapes, they come and go. So nice to see you guys. Sorry I was not here for all the excitement, but you guys were. Woo.
Crazy one.
Crazy one? Yeah.
Hey, who brought
So,
snacks?
huh? Yeah, these are all for everybody. If you want some,
Is the car doing the same spot?
No, I just moved it right there. I just got back. You need to get in it?
Calling me out all night, aren't you?
I can walk up and down this street.
I'm gonna keep hitting my alarm till 10 o'clock tonight.
So guys, we are still here in front of Leilani. So far, law enforcement still hasn't come by and locked her up. Did you get your handcuffs back? No, I want me to find them. Well, as soon as Dolly gets back. Yeah, but that was a great. I like that.
I want to leave with you.
It looks like it's calmed down quite a bit here. So I don't know how much longer we're going to roll. We've already been going for 2 hours. I'm really exhausted, but I will get with Dolly and see how long we're going to be here. But again, I'm getting tired, and it's past my bedtime. Billy Ho is comment on Cher's live.
Okay, coming down here.
Yeah, I can't do baby cry. I don't know who was doing that. Again, I wasn't here when that happened. I don't know who had that, where that was coming from, what. I don't even know if it was done on a speaker or if it was done on somebody's car. I really just don't know. Like I said, just give me a few moments. I will be right back with you. I know I just got back, but it is getting kind of late, and I'm tired. I'm ready for a hot shower. I'm ready to. I just wanted to see what was happening out here at night, and many people were curious, and we're here during the day, but not at night. And so we decided to take off this afternoon. And another reason why it's so hot out here during the day. It's miserable, and it's hard. It drains me, especially with me not getting as much sleep as I haven't been getting. And I've just been working literally around the clock out here, just trying to find any information. When Olivia and I were here, we were working around the clock. Some nights we didn't go to bed until 2 o'clock in the morning for me, and 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for her. So again, it does look like it's winding down out here until 10. I think it's when the noise ordinance goes into play. And I can tell you, I just stepped away for a little bit. The group has died down quite a bit. Yes, help yourself. The group has died down quite a bit here, but there's still quite a large number of people still here, even with the group that has left. So give me a few moments, and I'll let you know when we're coming back, if we're going to stay live for a little bit longer, what's going on, because I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I really don't know. As I say, I'm getting confused, just wondering what the new lie of the day is now. There has been so many, not sure what the newest excuse is, for the murder, for his murder. Exactly. Now people are saying he drowned in a bathtub. Well,
No peace! Yep, anything on the power line side of the pole.
I think I see
No
that.
justice, no sleep. No justice, no peace. No justice, no sleep.
The old man's been sitting there around.
I know. I can't believe it.
Must be them over there throwing stuff at the door.
No justice, no peace.
Justice, no peace.
So it does sound like we are going to start winding up and getting out of here. We've been here for 2.5 hours.
Wait till you hear this.
Huh?
coming.
Okay, we got a tow truck coming, so we'll just stay out of the way just for a few moments and then go from there.
Justice for Fuentes!
Justice for Fuentes!
If I was a neighbor, I would get legit. Yeah. Well, you know, it's these in all fairness, the neighbors didn't, you know, aren't the ones that did this. You know, that they didn't do it. They didn't murder.
Come on, brother. Do it.
We're gonna be deaf before we know.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. You guys got to see what the night shift looks like out here, and I'll be back out here tomorrow morning. Hopefully, law enforcement is ready to lock her up and lock them up, because this is truly a travesty out here in Chatham County. You know, why this is allowed to happen, I don't know. I mean, of all the times for law enforcement to step up to a plate, it should be when a 20-month-old child is murdered at the hands of their mother. This is disgusting. And I think for people around the country and around the world, we're tired of hearing about these cases. We're tired of this. We're tired of the drugs, the alcohol. Something has to be done. The sentiments here is, you know, they're taking away the wrong kids. They're taking away the kids from loving homes, from poor people, but allowing abusers like Leilani to maintain custody of their children until it's almost too late. And again, Billy Joe stepped up to the plate to again enable her daughter to keep her kids when she was about to lose them. This is just, it's despicable. There's a reason why these children needed to be removed from their home, and Billy Joe should allow them to have been removed. All of this was preventable. We all know this is preventable. Again, guys, please be fearless. If you see something, say something, because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and you're seeing what a pound of cure looks like here in Chatham County. Have a good evening, and God bless.